Urologist reveals the morning drink that boosts your circulation. Dr. Rachel Ross. Good morning, gentlemen. As you prepare for that first sip of the day, a simple yet profoundly impactful question arises. Do you truly understand what resides within your morning cup and, more importantly, how it influences your body's vital circulation? Millions of men, particularly those over the age of 50, habitually reach for the same familiar beverages each dawn, perhaps a robust black coffee, a saccharin orange juice, or even just plain water. These choices often feel comforting, routine, and entirely innocuous. However, a significant number of men are unaware of a crucial fact. The very first liquid you consume can subtly, yet powerfully, dictate the trajectory of your entire day. This initial choice can profoundly affect your blood flow, your energy levels, your mental clarity, and even your confidence, especially in those intimate moments where feeling vital is paramount. I am Dr. Rachel Ross, a board-certified urologist with over 15 years dedicated to assisting men in naturally reclaiming their vitality, enhancing their circulation, and rebuilding their confidence. Today, our discussion centers on a daily ritual that most men perform without conscious thought, their initial drink of the day, and how this seemingly minor decision can be the decisive factor between robust, youthful circulation and the sluggish, heavy mornings that can make one feel considerably older than their years. I understand that many of you may dismiss this, thinking, it's just coffee, I've been drinking it for years. Yet, as the years advance, our vascular system undergoes inevitable changes. The arteries, once pliable and readily expanding, begin to stiffen. Simultaneously, nitric oxide, the critical molecule responsible for maintaining free-flowing blood, experiences a decline. Consequently, the very drinks you've relied upon for an energy boost might, in fact, be actively hindering this essential physiological system. The reality is that initial morning sip acts as a powerful switch. It can either invigorate your circulation and stimulate nitric oxide production, or it can constrict your blood vessels and prematurely deplete your energy before your day has even truly begun. This explains why so many men report feeling perfectly fine at 7 a.m., only to experience a pervasive sense of sluggishness, tension, or numbness by mid-morning. This phenomenon is not solely attributable to age, it's a matter of biochemistry. When I embarked on my research into these habits years ago, I was astounded by the sheer volume of scientific evidence linking daily routines to circulation and overall performance. One compelling study, conducted at the University of Exeter, demonstrated that a single nitrate-rich beverage, such as beet juice, could significantly elevate nitric oxide levels and lower blood pressure within a matter of hours. Another noteworthy investigation from Harvard revealed that men who incorporated certain antioxidant-rich morning drinks into their diet exhibited substantially improved endothelial function, meaning their arteries retained greater flexibility and responsiveness for extended periods. Conversely, the opposite is equally true. A morning consumed with heavily sugared juice or excessive caffeine on an empty stomach can trigger a surge in stress hormones and lead to arterial constriction. You might experience a fleeting burst of alertness, but this is inevitably followed by a profound energy crash, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and even physically cold. The very beverage you believed was energizing, you may in fact be quietly siphoning the lifeblood from your circulation. Consider the experience of one of my patients, Mark, a 63-year-old gentleman who presented with complaints of cold extremities, diminished drive, and a persistent lack of morning energy. He lamented, "Doc, I wake up, have 2 cups of coffee, and still feel half asleep." Our intervention was remarkably simple. We made no changes to his exercise regimen or his medications. We simply altered his morning drink. He opted to replace one of his coffees with a small glass of beet and pomegranate juice, a potent combination rich in nitrates and antioxidants. 3 weeks later, he returned to my office, his face beaming. "It's incredible," he exclaimed. "I'm waking up with genuine energy again. My legs feel so much lighter, my confidence has returned, and my mornings feel truly alive." This is the profound impact of nourishing your circulation rather than merely seeking a caffeine jolt. Therefore, in this comprehensive exploration, I will guide you through 7 of the most potent morning beverages I routinely recommend to my patients. These are drinks designed not only to quench your thirst, but to actively recharge your nitric oxide levels, promote arterial relaxation, and help you rediscover your optimal sense of self. Some of these recommendations are surprisingly simple, utilizing ingredients you likely already possess in your kitchen. Others are steeped in ancient wisdom, now validated by contemporary scientific research. From a vibrant ruby red elixir, once reserved for royalty, to a comforting golden concoction, proven to quell inflammation and restore arterial suppleness, each of these drinks holds the remarkable power to naturally elevate your energy and boost your confidence. Before we delve into the specifics, I encourage you to take a moment to subscribe to this channel. New videos are released weekly, offering practical, science-backed strategies to help men over 50 rebuild their circulation, stamina, and vitality without resorting to risky medications or overly complex routines. While you're here, please share in the comments section what your usual first drink of the morning is. Is it coffee, juice, or perhaps nothing at all? Your response might well provide inspiration for another gentleman watching this video today. The underlying truth is this: every single sip you take in the morning transmits a message to your body. It is either a signal of ongoing decline or a testament to your body's inherent strength. By the conclusion of this video, you will possess the knowledge to make informed choices, selecting beverages that will ensure your blood flows freely, your energy remains high, and your confidence stays robust throughout the entire day. Let us commence with one of nature's most formidable allies in promoting circulation: beet juice. While beets might typically be categorized as a humble, earthy root vegetable, their contribution to blood flow places them in a league of their own. The characteristic deep red hue is far more than an aesthetic attribute. It signifies a concentrated presence of nitrates, the very compounds your body expertly transforms into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the pivotal molecule that signals your arteries to relax and widen, thereby facilitating unimpeded blood flow to every organ and muscle, including those crucial for energy and confidence. The challenge we face as we age, particularly after the age of 50, is that our natural nitric oxide levels can diminish by more than half. This decline leads to a demonstrable slowing of circulation, a sensation of coldness in the hands and feet, and a weakening of our innate drive. The encouraging news, however, is that beets possess the remarkable ability to help replenish what time has diminished. Upon consuming beet juice, the naturally occurring nitrates are rapidly absorbed into your bloodstream and efficiently converted into nitric oxide. Within a mere few hours, your arteries begin to exhibit signs of dilation, your blood pressure starts to normalize, and oxygen delivery to your tissues is enhanced. The result is a palpable sense of lightness, increased alertness, and a feeling of being more alive. The scientific underpinning for this effect is exceptionally robust. A study published in the esteemed journal Hypertension documented that adults who regularly consumed beet juice experienced measurable improvements in blood pressure and arterial elasticity within just a few hours of consumption. Another independent study found that beet juice significantly aided older adults in extending their walking distances with reduced fatigue, attributable to enhanced oxygen utilization. The very same physiological mechanism that benefits your cardiovascular system and lower limbs also extends its positive influence to your most intimate forms of circulation. I recall a patient, George, a 66-year-old gentleman who had been grappling with persistent fatigue and compromised blood flow. He described feeling a heaviness in his legs and a general disconnect in his intimate health. Rather than resorting to further pharmaceutical interventions, I advised him to initiate each morning with a modest glass of beet juice, approximately 4 ounces. 2 weeks later, he entered my clinic with a radiant smile. "Doc," he enthused, "I feel revitalized. My gait is lighter, and even my wife has commented on the positive changes." This, gentlemen, is the tangible outcome of optimizing your circulation, a process that reintroduces oxygen and vitality throughout your entire body. If you choose to incorporate beet juice into your regimen, here is the most effective method. Consume approximately 4 to 6 ounces of 100% pure beet juice in the morning, ideally on an empty stomach. If you find the taste somewhat intense, a beneficial approach is to mix it with a squeeze of fresh orange juice or a handful of berries. The vitamin C present in these additions plays a crucial role in stabilizing nitric oxide, thereby prolonging its beneficial effects. It is imperative to avoid adding sugar or artificial flavorings, as these can counteract the significant vascular benefits that beets offer. Now, let us turn our attention to another remarkably potent morning beverage, green tea. This particular choice often surprises many men, as it appears deceptively gentle, yet its physiological effects are truly exceptional. Green tea is exceptionally rich in natural antioxidants known as catechins. These compounds serve a dual purpose. They protect nitric oxide from degradation and actively reduce inflammation, all while enhancing the flexibility of your arteries. While many men opt for coffee primarily for a quick energy surge, coffee, when consumed in excess or without proper consideration, can sometimes lead to arterial constriction and a temporary jittery energy boost that quickly dissipates. Green tea, in contrast, provides a sustained sense of alertness while simultaneously promoting open and smooth circulation. I had a patient, Harold, aged 70, who habitually consumed 2 large cups of strong coffee each morning. Initially, he felt highly energized, but by midday, he would experience profound exhaustion. We implemented a simple substitution. One of his morning coffees was replaced with a cup of green tea. 2 weeks later, he returned with glowing reports. "I feel a sense of calm alongside my energy," he stated. "My feet are warmer, and my mornings no longer end in a crash." This is precisely the effect achieved when you actively protect your nitric oxide stores rather than depleting them. To maximize the benefits derived from green tea, it is recommended to brew it fresh each morning. Allow the water to cool slightly before pouring it over the tea leaves. This prevents the destruction of the delicate antioxidants. For an added boost and enhanced catechin absorption, incorporate a small squeeze of lemon. If a touch of sweetness is desired, a teaspoon of honey can be added. Sip it slowly while you begin to plan your day. This ritual offers a calming effect on your nervous system, gently encourages arterial dilation, and subtly awakens your body without inducing undue strain. These 2 straightforward beverages, beet juice and green tea, together form a robust foundation for significantly improved circulation. Beet juice actively contributes to nitric oxide production, while green tea works diligently to preserve it. In synergy, they cultivate a smooth, consistent flow of oxygen and energy that can sustain you for hours. In the subsequent segment, I will introduce you to another beverage that has rightfully earned the esteemed title of the Royal Circulation Restorer, a drink that not only elevates nitric oxide, but also combats inflammation and reintroduces warmth and confidence for men navigating their 50s and beyond. Before we proceed, I invite you to share in the comments. Are you more inclined to be a coffee drinker or a tea drinker in the morning? I am always keen to learn which beverage you find provides you with more sustained energy. Now, let us explore one of my personal favorites, a beverage that I affectionately refer to as the Royal Circulation Restorer, pomegranate juice. For millennia, this jewel-toned fruit was celebrated by royalty for its remarkable ability to rejuvenate strength and vitality. Modern scientific inquiry has now elucidated the underlying mechanisms responsible for these age-old claims. Pomegranates are exceptionally rich in polyphenols, potent plant-based antioxidants that exert 3 significant benefits. Firstly, they stimulate the production of nitric oxide. Secondly, they protect existing nitric oxide from premature breakdown. And thirdly, they contribute to the sustained relaxation of your blood vessels. This potent combination represents a genuine game changer for men over the age of 50. It is crucial to recall that nitric oxide serves as your body's intrinsic signal for optimal blood flow, effectively instructing your arteries to widen and transport oxygenated blood to every cell. As we age, this vital system inevitably begins to wane. However, when you consume pomegranate juice, the abundant polyphenols act as a protective shield around your nitric oxide molecules, safeguarding them from oxidative stress. This protection translates into more sustained blood flow to your heart, your muscles, and, pertinent to many men, your most sensitive areas. One clinical study, published in the prestigious Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, provided compelling evidence that drinking pomegranate juice led to improvements in vessel diameter and blood flow within as little as 30 minutes. Another trial involving men who consumed a few ounces daily demonstrated significant enhancements in circulation and endurance after a mere 2 weeks of consistent intake. I remember a patient, Edward, a 68-year-old gentleman who frequently complained of cold extremities and a pervasive lack of energy. He began consuming 4 ounces of pure pomegranate juice each morning. Within days, he reported, "Doc, I no longer feel like I'm dragging myself through the day. My body feels truly awake." His natural warmth returned, his blood pressure stabilized, and a renewed sense of confidence followed. If you decide to try pomegranate juice, it is imperative to select 100% pure pomegranate juice, avoiding any added sugars or blended varieties. An appropriate daily serving is typically 4 to 6 ounces. For an added benefit, consider pairing this with a small handful of almonds or walnuts. The healthy fats present in these nuts can significantly enhance your body's absorption of polyphenols and contribute to maintaining stable blood sugar levels. Moving on to a simpler, yet equally potent, morning option, warm lemon water. Many men tend to overlook this humble beverage, perhaps due to its apparent simplicity, yet it possesses the quiet capacity to fundamentally transform your mornings. Warm lemon water functions through 2 primary mechanisms. Firstly, it provides essential hydration after a night of sleep, which helps to thin your blood and reduce the workload on your heart. Secondly, it delivers a vital source of vitamin C, a nutrient indispensable for your body's ability to produce and protect nitric oxide. Without adequate vitamin C, nitric oxide degrades more rapidly, and your blood vessels may lose some of their inherent flexibility. I had an older patient, Samuel, who was 72 years old, and he used to begin every day with a cup of coffee consumed on an empty stomach. He consistently felt a cycle of jitteriness, followed by profound sluggishness. I suggested he replace his initial coffee with a mug of warm lemon water made with the juice of half a lemon and 8 ounces of water. After 3 weeks, he observed, "I'm not sure what's happening, but I feel noticeably lighter in the mornings. My usual stiffness has diminished, and my energy levels are sustained." This is far from a coincidence. Optimal hydration and robust nitric oxide production are the twin engines that drive healthy circulation. If you find yourself needing a touch of sweetness or a more substantial breakfast accompaniment, you can incorporate a teaspoon of honey or a small serving of nuts to help stabilize your blood sugar. The key is to keep it straightforward and allow your first drink of the day to serve as a signal of calm, sustained energy rather than a jarring caffeine shock. Now, let us discuss a combination that many men will be delighted to learn can actually benefit their circulation: coffee and dark chocolate, provided they are consumed with discernment and moderation. The secret lies in achieving a delicate balance. While coffee offers a transient boost in blood flow due to its caffeine content, dark chocolate works synergistically to extend and stabilize this effect through its rich flavonoid compounds. The critical factors here are moderation and quality. It is essential to bypass the sugar and excessive cream. Opting for black coffee, accompanied by 1 or 2 small squares of dark chocolate with a cacao content of 70% or higher, provides an ideal fusion of immediate alertness and sustained vascular support. I recall a patient, William, a 63-year-old man who had been experiencing a consistent feeling of heaviness and fatigue each morning. I advised him, "Don't give up your coffee, refine it. He transitioned from his habitually sweet latte to black coffee and incorporated a small piece of dark chocolate. Just 1 week later, he contacted me with a cheerful tone. "Doc," he exclaimed, "this might be the best prescription I've ever received. I feel sharp, and my legs feel noticeably lighter, and my wife says I'm smiling more." This enhanced feeling of well-being is directly linked to improvements in flow-mediated dilation, a scientific measure of arterial flexibility. Scientific studies corroborate that dark chocolate demonstrably improves endothelial function, while moderate coffee consumption supports cardiovascular and cerebral circulation. Together, they offer the best of both worlds: culinary pleasure and tangible performance enhancement. If you are considering how to initiate this practice, start small. A single small cup of coffee paired with 1 square of dark chocolate in the morning is a perfect starting point. Savor it slowly without added sugar or haste. It is best viewed not as an indulgence, but as a deliberate act of self-care and therapy for your circulatory system. To this point, we have explored 4 morning beverages that actively promote arterial dilation, replenish nitric oxide reserves, and naturally boost energy levels. Beet juice is instrumental in building nitric oxide. Green tea plays a vital role in preserving it by protecting your blood vessels from oxidative damage. Pomegranate juice works to amplify nitric oxide, enhancing your blood vessels' capacity to remain open and pliable. Warm lemon water is crucial for hydrating your system and supplying the essential vitamin C needed to maintain nitric oxide activity. Finally, coffee in combination with dark chocolate, when consumed mindfully, provides a balanced approach to stimulation and sustained blood flow. In the upcoming section, I will introduce you to 2 simple additions that are now being hailed by men over 50 as their daily circulation reset regimen. These beverages are not only refreshing and easy to prepare, but also possess remarkable potency in rebuilding your energy from the inside out. Before we proceed, please let me know in the comments which of these drinks you are most eager to try first: beet juice, green tea, or perhaps the combination of coffee and chocolate. I am genuinely curious to understand how your typical morning routine might be evolving. Now, let us delve into the creation of a blended beverage that you can prepare right in your own home, one that masterfully combines many of the beneficial elements we have already discussed: the circulation smoothie. This concoction is remarkably straightforward, delightfully refreshing, and represents one of the most effective methods for naturally elevating your nitric oxide levels before your day even commences. The foundational ingredient for this smoothie is spinach. Spinach is exceptionally rich in natural nitrates, the very same compounds that contribute to the remarkable effectiveness of beet juice. When you consume spinach, these nitrates are efficiently converted into nitric oxide within your body, leading to arterial dilation and improved oxygen delivery. Scientific studies have indicated that even a single serving of spinach can lead to a noticeable increase in nitric oxide production within a matter of hours. By incorporating berries such as blueberries or blackberries into your smoothie, you amplify this beneficial effect even further. The anthocyanins present in berries are potent antioxidants that actively shield your blood vessels from oxidative stress, thereby prolonging the lifespan and efficacy of your nitric oxide. The combination of spinach and berries creates a perfect synergistic effect. One element stimulates nitric oxide production, while the other diligently protects it. Here is a simple recipe that I frequently recommend to my patients. Blend 2 cups of fresh spinach, 1 cup of mixed berries, such as blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries, half a ripe banana for natural sweetness and texture, and 1 cup of water or unsweetened almond milk. For an added protein boost, consider incorporating a spoonful of plain Greek yogurt. The resulting smoothie is smooth, light, and invigorating without feeling overly heavy. It can be consumed first thing in the morning or even as a post-workout replenishment. I had a patient named Harold, age 67, who had a habit of skipping breakfast altogether, citing a lack of morning energy. I encouraged him to try this smoothie 3 times a week as a replacement for his usual toast and coffee. After 3 weeks, he reported, "Doc, it's as if my legs have awakened from hibernation." his blood flow improved significantly, his energy levels remained consistently stable throughout the day, and he experienced a noticeable increase in warmth and confidence in all aspects of his physical being. This is the profound power of genuine nutrients working in harmony with your body's natural biological processes. When your arteries are optimally open, your entire body feels lighter, calmer, and more capable. Now let us turn our attention to the final beverage in our list, one that has been utilized for centuries in various traditional medicinal practices: golden milk. This ancient elixir is not only soothing to the palate, but also remarkably effective in combating a significant, yet often unseen, adversary to male circulation: inflammation. Golden milk is primarily composed of turmeric and warm milk. The key active compound in turmeric is curcumin, recognized as one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatory agents discovered by science. Inflammation is a silent saboteur of healthy blood flow. It contributes to arterial stiffening, diminishes vascular responsiveness, and impedes the activity of nitric oxide. By effectively calming inflammation, curcumin helps to maintain the suppleness and openness of your arteries. When turmeric is combined with warm milk, the bioavailability and absorption rate of curcumin are dramatically enhanced. Furthermore, adding a pinch of black pepper significantly boosts its efficacy. The warmth of the drink itself also aids in relaxing your body, making it an ideal beverage for an evening or nighttime routine, preparing your circulation for optimal function the following day. Richard, a 69-year-old gentleman, began incorporating golden milk into his nightly routine, replacing his usual sugary tea. Within 2 weeks, he noticed a surprising improvement. "My legs feel warmer," he shared. "My sleep is deeper, and my mornings are considerably easier." This outcome is directly attributable to the fact that improved circulation during the night facilitates better oxygen delivery during sleep, which, in turn, has a profound impact on morning energy levels and overall performance. These last two drinks, the spinach and berry smoothie and golden milk, effectively complete the circulation cycle. The smoothie kickstarts your day by providing essential nitric oxide and antioxidants, while golden milk concludes your day by calming inflammation and safeguarding your arteries. When you incorporate both into your routine, your body remains in a state of optimal balance, feeling strong and energized in the morning and relaxed and recuperated at night. And here is a vital principle to remember. Each of these beverages offers individual benefits, but when combined, their synergistic effects are multiplied. Beet juice is instrumental in building nitric oxide. Green tea and pomegranate juice work to protect it. Lemon water and coffee with dark chocolate help to balance and extend its effects. Spinach and berries amplify its production and benefits. Golden milk plays a crucial role in its restoration. This is what I refer to as nutritional synergy. I had an older patient, James, who was 71 years old, and he adopted a very straightforward regimen. He consumed beet juice in the morning, green tea at midday, and golden milk before retiring for the night. Within 2 weeks, his circulation had improved so dramatically that he proudly stated, "I feel like I've turned back the clock 10 years. His energy had fully returned, his sleep quality had significantly improved, and even his overall mood underwent a positive transformation. This is what happens when you cease working against your body and instead begin to collaborate with it. You do not require an exhaustive array of supplements or restrictive dietary protocols. Instead, making the correct choices at the opportune moments can naturally rebuild your circulation and restore your vitality. In the concluding section, I will outline strategies for integrating these habits into your daily life, creating a sustainable rhythm that fits seamlessly into your schedule, and demonstrate how these seemingly small changes can not only revitalize your energy, but also significantly bolster your confidence as a man. Before we move forward, please indicate in the comments which of these two beverages you are most inclined to try first: the circulation smoothie or golden milk. I am eager to hear which aligns best with your morning or evening preferences. If you have diligently followed this presentation thus far, you have grasped a fundamental truth that eludes many men. Vitality does not inherently diminish with age. Rather, it often wanes due to neglect. Your body possesses an inherent capacity to perform, to circulate effectively, and to regenerate strength and confidence. It simply requires the appropriate support to facilitate these processes. Let us take a moment to succinctly summarize the key takeaways from our discussion. The inaugural morning drink we examined was beet juice, instrumental in building nitric oxide and promoting arterial dilation. Green tea plays a crucial role in preserving nitric oxide by shielding your blood vessels from oxidative damage. Pomegranate juice works to amplify nitric oxide, enhancing the ability of your blood vessels to remain open and flexible. Warm lemon water is essential for hydrating your system and providing the vitamin C necessary to maintain nitric oxide activity. Coffee, when paired with dark chocolate and consumed judiciously, offers controlled stimulation and sustained blood flow. The spinach and berry smoothie provides your day with clean energy and vital antioxidant protection, while golden milk concludes your day by calming inflammation and preparing your body for deep, restorative sleep. Each of these beverages contributes uniquely to your well-being, but when consumed in combination, they establish a powerful, synergistic rhythm that ensures your body operates at its peak performance, morning, noon, and night. Every sip you take transforms into a clear signal to your body, a message conveying, remain strong, remain open, remain vital. One of my most valued patients, Leonard, aged 68, shared an observation that perfectly encapsulates the transformative experience of this approach. He stated, "I hadn't realized how much I had slowed down until I began to truly wake up again." He was not solely referring to an increase in energy, he was describing the quiet confidence that emerges from the certainty that his body is functioning optimally. His hands felt warmer, his feet lighter, his mind sharper, and even the dynamics of his relationship with his wife improved simply because he felt capable and revitalized once more. This, gentlemen, is what this journey is fundamentally about. You are not merely chasing a fleeting sense of youth. You are actively reclaiming control over your own well-being. You are affirming to yourself that it is never too late to rebuild your circulation, enhance your stamina, and restore your confidence. Therefore, here is a simple, actionable plan for you to implement. Tomorrow morning, bypass the sugary juices or excessively heavy coffees. Begin your day with warm lemon water to hydrate your system and gently awaken your arteries. Incorporate a small glass of beet juice or pomegranate juice a few times a week to actively boost your nitric oxide levels. If you are a coffee enthusiast, opt for pairing it with 1 square of dark chocolate instead of relying on sugar. For breakfast, consider blending a spinach and berry smoothie to provide sustained energy for your day. Then, as your day concludes, treat your body to the soothing benefits of golden milk to promote relaxation and recovery. Commit to this plan for a period of 30 days. Maintain simplicity and consistency. Within a few weeks, you will likely experience a palpable sense of lightness, increased strength, and improved alertness. By the end of a month, you can anticipate measurable improvements in your circulation, a deepening of your sleep, and mornings that genuinely feel alive once more. And remember, the pursuit is not about achieving perfection, it is about making consistent progress. Every healthy sip, every beneficial choice, every night of restorative sleep builds momentum. Your arteries will respond, your hormonal balance will recalibrate, and your confidence will steadily grow. If this message has resonated with you, please signify your appreciation by liking this video and sharing it with another man who might benefit from this information. You may never know the profound impact a single small change can have on someone's health and happiness. And if you are new to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe to Men Over 50 Secrets and activate the notification bell to ensure you receive weekly updates. Each week, I deliver science-based strategies designed to assist men like you in naturally restoring vitality, circulation, and confidence. Before we conclude, I want you to internalize one fundamental truth. Age does not inherently diminish your strength. It merely highlights the extent to which you have been willing to invest in its preservation. You have the agency to choose decline or to embrace progress. You can permit your mornings to remain sluggish, or you can actively rebuild them, one deliberate drink at a time. Your next cup has the potential to initiate a profound transformation. This is Dr. Rachel Ross, reminding you that you are never too old to begin feeling vibrantly alive.